My favorite tripod to date, the Nebula, made by Anker, available in my affiliate links down below as the myth goes. Just tried to eat a sandwich when this little piece of innovation slapped it out his hands and took it after it fell on the floor. He's nasty, he's mean, and he's, well, we'll see.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Sorry the shot's not wide enough. I wanted to really zoom in on the action with the telephoto so I could hide my microphone out of the shot. So this is what I'm used to vlogging. This is what I recommend. You sit over there, Mantis boy. The Nebula. It's light, it's long, fantastic, solid. You could put 900 mils on here, no problem. It doesn't do much, it does this. And then when you want to take it on the streets, you loosen her up, you point her in your direction, you fold these super uncomfortable legs to hold. Look at you. Look at you. You got the reach, 19 inches of fun. But that's all it can do. It's hiding the boom pole. Not that there is one. So then this thing comes along. Thank you, Potato Jet, he recommended them that they send me one. Without his advice and his, what's that word? Oh God, I see why they didn't send it. But without him putting in a good word for me, a Z-list YouTuber over here never would have seen the light of day on this thing. So today we review it. Is it really better than this? I give you my honest opinion here. Can we find any flaws with it? Because every review I've seen, they're gushing over this thing. Is it gush worthy? Let's find out. So let's just talk a little bit about the advantages of each, and then we'll go outside and show you where this one shines. The obvious thing you're seeing right now is this one's much taller, but this one has tricks up its sleeve. I wouldn't say it gets to this height. Oh, we'll see it. Let's test it right now. So the claim to fame of this one, obviously, boom, you can do that, but I like to extend. If you have a super wide lens, fantastic enough. You just little dip here, little boom there. That's enough. If you got your 17 mil, you could do that. You could get away with it. But if you want to go 24 mil or higher, which we'll show you, you got to do some stuff. This is fantastic innovation at its finest. You pull this thing out, flip that back, then you're ready for a quick hinge release. Unscrew that. Just a little press of that button down. I forgot how to do it. This goes in here. Are you kidding yourself right now? So easy. Tighten that again. That wasn't too bad. How do you get this? Which button is it? It's that one. Extending. Almost. We're almost there. We are almost there. Lock it. Once it's locked, now you've extended yourself, haven't you? Haven't you? Yeah, you have. Could you get away with like a 28 mil? We'll test it outside. But now that we're extended, I want to show you something. I'm so professional. How come more companies don't reach out to me? I don't understand it. Are you seeing the difference? There's a slight difference still. So you're never going to get that reach, even with the extension. Is it important? Not really. But if you want ultra cinematic with a slightly tighter lens, even up to 30 mils, even a Sony ZV-1, boom, you extend right out there. This will never get you that, but it gets you other gifts of Christmas past. Now it would be nice if I could go fully extended and then just plop this down, but in this mode, I've tried it, and I wish I could do this, but I can't, can I? I wish I could have it like that, but there's an oversight in the office, huh? Well, you can't even do that. You can't even see it. It's not even in the shot. Oh, it does work. Oh boy, it's the best thing I've ever seen. To be fair, they don't advertise this as a mode. I'm just seeing if it could happen. So you do have to switch back, which super easy. It doesn't take long. It's still annoying that you have to do it at all, but like honestly, that was it. It's like 4 seconds. I'm trying to complain. It's not really complain worthy. All right, let me show you a couple details up close of this Mantis Pod. Have I even said the name of the tripod yet? It's the PGYTech Mantis Pod. I'm a good business partner. Okay, let me show you a couple examples of paying attention to fine detail that they've went through. Just genius stuff that I've never seen. If you unlock this, a quick release. That is so fantastic, and then I could be on a tripod. Would I need it? There's a feature that may say otherwise, but it's just a simple snap, like that's in. You could be done with just that. Just a little snapper, a little snapper doodle. But then you lock it, that's not going anywhere. The whole point of being close with this lens was to show you all this stuff up close. So simple, snap and drag. Snap and there's no drag motion. And the lock's on the other side. This was the flippy lock. I suck at my job. On the other side, you have a little knob that, in theory, you're filming. Boom. Boom. Retighten that. I can't see myself using that much, but it's a smooth panner. If you're doing shit like this, oh, look at the seagull. I see why they didn't send it to me. I love this button, how you just hold it to move positions. This could act as a top handle if you're doing cinematic shit low to ground. I could actually picture doing that. That's handy. It's so easy to go back. If you want to do that for some reason, you could. It's also got a full-on ball head, so you could move it in any direction coupled with the rotator. There's nothing you can't do, any angle. It also has a cold shoe on the side that you could rotate back and forth. You're vlogging? Oh no, I need to interview him now, but I'm the important one that needs to speak. Who cares what he's saying? He's wrong. I'm right. What did you have to say, sir? Back to me. Huh? I overstretched the cord. I voided the warranty. Oh boy. That's on me. Now what might be the coolest damn thing I've ever seen a tripod attempt is that little Mantis pod. This is what gives it the name, the little flicker down that thing. Stop. This little thing just hooks on to anything almost, and you're out there getting shots. Now, admittedly, I'm looking for ways to use it around my house. I'm not seeing a ton. Not a ton, but there are some. You just hook it right on there. You hook it on to almost anything, and you adjust it. I knew that. But you do that like on a fence somewhere. There's so many opportunities. Oh, wow. All right, I found a use for it. Oh, look at you. You're on a mirror. I have some stuff around the house. I just cut my hair, and I used it on that mirror in the washroom. So it's a handy little thing. So let's go outside, do a little dumpster vlog, possibly from within the dumpster. Hanging off, see if we can do that. And I'll show you the only advantage this has, which is that it's longer and it's lighter and much cheaper. That's 3 already. Well, I debunked my ass. That's the only thing. It's a little pricey. It's not like it's super cheap, but I guess you have to pay for innovation. Alien technology. So let's go outside. Welcome to another dumpster vlog. Oh God, a fly. I deserve that. That's about the level of quality of the show. Hero shot. Engaged. 17 mil right now. We're on the Tamron. That's plenty reach when you have a wide lens. And this is not on fully extended mode. It's just normal. Just Hobbit mode. But if we zoom in on it, what if you only had the 28 mil Tony 2? This is what you might look like. That might hurt. Now let's see, how much more reach do we get when we flip it out and do all that stuff? Drink it in. Ta-da! I wouldn't say that was the easiest thing I've ever done out in the field. I was pointed the wrong way to it. It is kind of confusing. There's like so many different switches, the ball head, the rotator, and then also the flipper, and a bunch of stuff. I don't know which end to hold sometimes, but it does its job. I'll tell you that much. So do we have some reach now? Let's switch to the Nebula and see, is it noticeable? Oh yeah. Now we're on the Nebula. then you almost have the same look we had with the 17mm in stubby mode versus now. It's not very comfortable. That one's way more comfortable. It's like designed to be held, where this one, not really. It hurts. But you switch hands often enough, it's heavy. And knowing that it is heavy and I want to put it down somewhere, where could I film? My options are very limited with this one as opposed to that. I gotta be honest with you, it's a bit frustrating to use if you want to switch modes a lot. Like, for example, I was just in a vlogging type mode, right? If I want to hang it now, it has to hang from this way. So now, like, I gotta move the ball head and but to get it to turn all the way up like that this thing has to be switched. I think I finally worked out a kink. It is very confusing. Don't touch the panning knob ever in your life, and you might live to tell about it. So right now, we're hanging, we're good. If I want to take this show on the road, oh my god, I almost broke my mirror. And we want to put it down here. Okay, we're the opposite way, wrong way. Let me show you. So basically, it's pretty much a simple ball head switch to the rear, and then your lens is over the leg, making it stable again, and then you're good to go. Don't touch this thing. Don't touch the tilter, panner knob. Don't touch anything. I don't know why it was so hard for me outside. It was just, I couldn't line up. You know how ball heads have a one opening and then they can fully lean? Like, that thing wasn't staying on the right side, and I felt like I had to keep switching it, but this is good now. It's just a simple ball head turn, and it's not bad. I still prefer the Nebula for long distance vlogging. Meaning the camera's really far away from you. But if you play your cards right... oh boy, that looks a little precarious. I'm scared to death to let it go in that position. You could have this amazing shot. It's fine, trust me. It's really cool though that you can do that. If you can find something perfect, then you can just hang it on anything. It's not like, things are few and far between that you could actually find to do that with. A fence, like a chain link fence, would probably work. It's an interesting idea. I like that it exists. Using it in the real world, there's bound to be places where you could hang it on railings or something in someone's backyard. I forgot to mention, it also comes with this phone mount that folds up and sneaks inside one of the legs, and it's actually really good. I've been using it. And it's got an Arca Swiss on the bottom, so technically, without much effort, you just unlock that, snap you on there, and now you're snapped. Oh, there's a fly on me. But then you got easy vlogging mode. You don't have to bring another tripod. It could come in handy in some situation. I'm sure you could manage it. Can you even tell which is full frame? I doubt it. We all know. Sony's on your... So it's an interesting piece of gear. Very innovative. I love that Mantis hook. It's got potential. Definitely. Should you get this over the tripod? Nebula, I mean. The one dead over there on the sidewalk. We're back on it now in stubby mode. Just from what I've seen and tried, I've made a couple videos with it outside. I don't know. If your whole thing is vlogging outside and you have lots of fences in your area, definitely. But I would probably still go with the Nebula. It's so much cheaper and lighter and longer reach. That's what makes my life easier. I like that. I don't mind that it's uncomfortable. This is the better. It's superior. I can see why companies don't send me things. I understand it now. I see it full force with the quality of the review and the bad advice I give. What's he doing? Drugs? That's fine. I'm gonna go. Available down the shop. Thank you, PGYTech, for sending it to me. I like it. I'm gonna use it. The fly flew from the garbage into my mouth. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Right? No? Thank you, Potato Jet. I had your back. You were right to recommend me to them.